So today I thought I would revisit the Wonderland 222 Tomoe River notebooks. So I received some questions about their packaging. The first video that I filmed, the notebook was a little bit bent, but that is not the fault of Wonderland 222. And I thought I would do an unboxing just to show their packaging and what it looks like. So it comes in this really nice bubble wrapped package, and it's green to match their whole theme, which I thought is really cute. And they also have a do not bend sticker on here. So as you can see, they take care to make sure that their packages aren't damaged. So let me just open this up. So there's two layers of bubble wrap because the packaging is padded with these bubbles as well, and then they also wrapped the notebook completely in bubble wrap. Also, as you can see, each notebook comes also packaged in a plastic seal so that no water damage or anything like that happens to the notebooks in transit. And I'm just going to open this up. This is the opened notebook. As you can see, I got the same A5 size that I had. So let me just do another flip through and show more of the notebook's features, because in my last video, I think I focused more on the Tomoe River paper. So as you can see, there are two ribbons, a blue and a kind of cream colored one. It can be hard to find gridded Tomoe River notebooks, so this is a great option for that. The first thing that you see when you open up is just the normal thicker cardstock paper before you go into the first page of the Tomoe River paper. Then from there, this is the key. So this is really, really great if you are planning to use this as a bullet journal or a planner or things of the sort, because then you can determine which colors mean what, or different symbols that you're using for your bullet journal. So this would be actually very useful. And then the next two pages is the index, as I shared before, and the index is great for a lot of people, once again, especially if you're doing something on the lines of bullet journaling, because then you can write in the index exactly which page each month starts, so it's very easy to find what you're looking for if you're trying to reference back to certain things. Then after the 2 pages of index, that is where the numbers start. So as you can see here, there's numbers on the bottom of each and every page so that it's very easy to reference or look back on this journal. Also, something that I want to share is on the key page, the first page that you see, there is a copyright by Wonderland 222, Wonderland Planner, A5 Daily Notebook, but then that is not on any other page, just the first page. And then from there, every other line or so is numbered. As you see, they leave some space at the top where there's also a blank space on the side, and they also leave some space on the bottom. So the numbers appear on every single page, as you see, which can be very helpful if you are trying to, once again, set up a planner or a bullet journal or anything of the sort, because this would be great to line out your day. And it's just a great option that I don't see very often in regular notebooks. The reason why the Leuchtturm, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is so popular is because they offer the lined pages and the index, and I feel like this Wonderland 222 notebook just kind of takes all of that a little step further. And once again, there is 365 sheets, not including the first few pages of the index and the key, because it starts on the numbering starts on the actual first page, and then it goes up to 365. So it seems like they kept in mind that people might want to use this as a bullet journal or something of the sort, or a yearly daily notebook. As I said in my last video, this is a lay flat notebook. And as you can see, it is a bound notebook. As you can see, it lays flat whichever way you put it. The middle normally has the most problem, but it is very perfect. And if you just flatten it out a bit, it's absolutely perfect right on. And I really appreciate that they took that step, as I'm sure a lot of avid journalers very much appreciate that step as well, because there's nothing more frustrating than having to press down on your notebook while you're writing on it. And as you can see, this is thread bound, which is also a nice step. So let me bring in my other notebook. I have been using this a little bit more since I have got it, and as you can see, it's held up so beautifully. And since this has a little bit more use, right when I open it up, it lays perfectly flat, which I really appreciate. The cover, as I mentioned, is a soft cover, and it's made out of a thick cardboard. The entire cover is paper, or this cardboard, but they did add a kind of faux leather texture to the cover, which I think is a very nice touch. It has a very interesting texture, and it does seem to mimic leather. So I really like those little details that they added, and I think it's a very nice touch. A lot of people in the journaling community really like to use notebook covers, like traveler's notebook and the sort. So this would be a very great notebook for that, because the hardcover notebooks tend to bulk up the traveler's notebook a little bit more and have some rigidity to it. But with this, since it is a soft cover, there is some give to it, but at the same time, the cover has held up very well for me. As you can see, there isn't really even any scuffing or anything like that. And as you can see, the spine is, except for the bend, the spine is basically perfect. So this definitely holds up pretty well. As you can see, it's not like super bendy or anything like that. The cover does offer some support, but at the same time, it's not super bulky. I like for my notebooks to be fat in the sense that they have a lot of pages, but I like that this offers a little bit more of a travel-friendly option, because it's not so bulky that it will add to your trip if you do want to use this as a notebook where you bring it around with you and maybe even just go to a cafe and write in it, something like that. So I very much appreciate the sleek design. And on top of that, since we're talking about the design, I also like the fact that it's very minimalistic. As you can see, the only branding or design, really, for lack of a better word, is this gold signature right here. And it's just the Wonderland 222 symbol right here, and then it says a notebook. You can also add to the design if you like to customize your notebooks. So because this is so thin, if you wanted to collage over it or add stickers to it or something like that, this would be the perfect canvas for your creative needs. I'm not going to talk too much about the paper, since I have already talked about the paper in my last video. The paper is absolutely beautiful, and I think that's one of the main reasons why you would go for a notebook like this. It's because Tomoe River paper just stands up to so much. It's great for watercolor. The texture is so amazing and soft. It's so smooth to write on. Both of what I have is the same A5 daily notebook. The only other size that they offer is the B6 size, and they also offer planners as well, which I'm honestly interested in trying out. In the B6 size, they have actually multiple colors, and I think they're coming out with more colors in the B5 sizes, or the A5 size as well. So if you are interested, I will leave their link below again for you to check out. They have great customer service, and if you have any issues, they will respond almost immediately from what I've found. I definitely recommend these notebooks just because of the quality. It's an absolutely beautiful journaling experience, and on top of that, the company also seems very amazing. So I hope that this video helped a little bit more, and please let me know if you have any more questions. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!